I'm Rob Weiss. I'm the Chief Creative Officer of America's only arts network, Ovation. And I've been on the job now since the end of last year, since December. And I have this amazing team that's been working almost 24/7 to help transform the network to really live up to our full promise of being America's only arts network. We've just rebranded the network. We've doubled down on art, I like to say, and our new tagline is Art Everywhere, based on the premise that art is in every aspect of our life, that we don't even realize how art touches our life every day. So whether or not you're a Beyonce fan, or whether or not you're a ballet fan, or Henry V, or The Hangover, art somehow is touching your life, and you may not know it. But if I have my way over the next couple months, you will realize that art is literally everywhere in your life. And part of that brand messaging is making art more inclusive. I've often said that Ovation is not your parents' arts network. We are going to cover the full spectrum of the arts, so there will be ballet, there'll be painting, there'll be sculpture, there'll be opera. But in addition to doing those arts, which are among my favorite personally, we're going to be more inclusive, a little less precious, and whether you live in a red state or a blue state, whether or not you're on the East Coast or West Coast, we want to somehow connect with you and make you realize how important art is in your life. And along with our new branding comes a lot of very compelling content. So far in 2013, we've managed to improve our ratings over 2012, and we've had a mixture of acquisitions and really high-profile co-productions with companies in the UK. We've also had some original programming, but I would say we are quadrupling our effort on original programming, because while good acquisitions are critical, good co-productions are critical, celebrating the cinema with movies is critical, there's nothing more important to a media property, especially a 21st century cable network, than having a ton of really compelling original content. And so whereas in 2012 we had approximately 46 hours of original content, which actually doubled our content in 2011. In 2011, we had about 20 some odd hours. So we went from 20 some odd hours in 2011 to, in 2012, about 46 hours. In 2013, we're going to have about 246 hours of original programming, which is a really big deal. That's a seismic change for any cable network, especially Ovation. And to accomplish that 246 odd hours of content, we're going to be launching at least 9 new series during the rest of 2013. And then, because you can't rest on your laurels, you always have to be planning really far in advance. In addition to the 9 series that we're doing in 2013, there could be more. In addition to those 9 series, we have 16 different projects, 16 projects in what I call fast-track development, meaning we're already shooting some stuff, we're doing demos and presentations, and of those 16 projects that are in fast-track development, a couple of them might actually end up on the air this year. In addition to those 16 fast-track projects that are in development, there are another 50 projects that are being workshopped back at the office to get ahead of ourselves for 2014. In order to be able to do this much production this quickly, we actually also just announced we launched Ovation Studios, which is our new in-house production arm. We already had a lot of very talented people working at Ovation that we've regrouped into this new studio. We've also hired some new people, and Ovation Studios will be responsible in 2013 for the vast majority of these new series. Starting in July of this year, we're going to begin our outreach to Hollywood and to New York and to London, to all the other creative communities in between, and the rest of the country and other countries, to make partnerships with other production companies to produce content for us as well. So long term, it'll be a balance between our internal production and external production. But in 2013, in order to ramp up so quickly, we're going to be relying on the newly formed Ovation Studios. I'm Rob Weiss. I'm the Chief Creative Officer at Ovation. I joined the network about 4 or 5 months ago at the end of 2012. And I'm very excited to be here today because Ovation is going through one of the most seismic positive changes in its history. As many of you know, Ovation started off about 6 or 7 years ago in less than 5 million homes. And today we are quickly approaching 50 million homes only about 6 years later. I view Ovation really as a cause-based media company. It's not just another cable network. Many of you who know me for many years, I basically thought I retired from the world of cable. I spent most of the last 6 or 7 years working in digital and social media and thought I was, I had my fun in cable. I worked at FX and VH1 and Fuse, and I thought I was ready for living my life fully in the digital social world. But when the opportunity came up to come to Ovation, it was truly an opportunity I couldn't say no to. Arts has played a critical role in my own life the last 40 plus years. And to be able to work at America's only arts network, I thought, quite frankly, was a privilege. And to be able to help lead the team that's to really sort of reimagine what an arts network could be in the 21st century was a job I could not say no to. So that's why I'm here today. And I'm going to talk to you about how Ovation, all the accomplishments we've managed to achieve so far in 2013, and a lot of very exciting stuff ahead in 2014.
They're thrill seekers.
This is real life, this is no game.
Hellraisers.
Keep your eye out for the cops.
Art makers.
I'm doing it, man. It's persistence and determination.
Introducing Extreme Art. Ovation takes you inside the wild world of artists who push their life and art to the limit.
It's the world's largest abstract painting.
They do it for the love.
I don't have the boundaries of a gallery space when I create this work.
But they live for the thrill.
When you reach a point in life where you're not afraid of dying, you really start living.
Extreme Art, coming soon to Ovation. Introducing The Mentor.
I would not be standing here if it weren't for Mr. Raleigh Farnsworth, who was my high school drama teacher.
Before the fame, they were young artists, molded by that one teacher, one person who showed them how to chase their dreams. Their mentor.
A single teacher can change a kid's life.
The new Ovation original series takes some of the biggest names in art, film, and music.
I felt a lot of freedom and love and safety in his class.
Back to their past for a surprise reunion with the people who gave them their first push into stardom. The Mentor, coming to Ovation. The United States produces 236 million tons of garbage every year. But one man's trash
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
is another man's treasure.
Look at how beautiful they are.
This is The Pickup Artists. Ovation's new original series takes you inside a new art form.
Every time I see a trash receptacle, I just get curious about what's inside.
The weird world of dumpster diving,
I think that we define ourselves in the things that we collect and the things that we keep.
where waste
People that go with us, think we're a little nuts, and then they get into it.
becomes a work of art.
I've been shocked and amazed every single day by the stuff that we found.
The Pickup Artists, coming soon to Ovation.
Fandom is not how much you own, it's your passion.
But you do own a lot.
I do own a lot, and I have a tremendous passion.
Introducing Popstalgia. The intersection of culture and nostalgia.
It's actually signed, it says believe and then love share.
They're passionate.
These are signed by Bernadette Peters.
They're devoted.
I've been an Elvis fan for a little over 50 years now.
They're a little deranged.
Everything is Kiss. I listen to it, I watch it, I think about it. You wonder if I'm crazy? I am.
And very dedicated.
This is Dolly's Dreamland. This is where we have 40 plus outfits.
Now, they're coming to show off their most treasured pop culture possessions.
And this is an actual piece of the car which James Dean was killed in.
On Ovation's Popstalgia. From timeless icons to contemporary art, this is where pop history lives on. Pop culture, pop art, Popstalgia. Coming soon to Ovation. They're the glitterati, the glamorous, the just plain fabulous. These are the confessions of a gallerista. They frequent the galas. They're regulars at the galleries. They love the art world. But are they artists? Get to know the world of the Gallery Glam, where every night is an event, and every event is an exhibit. Confessions of a Gallerista. Ovation presents the next chapter in its hit original series Song by Song by exploring the work of Dolly Parton.
You never know as a songwriter. Any little thing can spur a feeling and a thought, and then you're off and gone.
Each episode of Song by Song explores one of Dolly's greatest hits.
She's good at finding the people that listen to her music and targeting and writing songs just for them.
She's not a superstar, she's a mega star.
Song by Song, Dolly Parton.
Ovation brings you the epic miniseries Ben-Hur.
At the first sign of any trouble, give them the blade.
Based on Lew Wallace's celebrated novel.
Your son condemned me to death.
A classic tale of betrayal.
Crucified my friend and murdered my mother and my sister.
And vengeance.
My name is Judah Ben-Hur. I am here to have my revenge.
Ben-Hur.
Introducing Standing Ovation Showcase, spotlighting the art of cinema.
The Raging Bull. Let's hear for the great Jake LaMotta.
With laughter.
Could you make me a woman?
Tears of joy.
It's going to lose you.
Bold adventure. And irresistible romance.
Things can be so difficult sometimes.
That deserve an ovation. Standing Ovation Showcase.
Imagination is
Profound.
Magic.
It's the spark to creativity.
Helps me find beauty.
I really love your work.
Yeah, I love your work. It's all ink on.
Try to bring forth in my work is beauty and dignity.
Visually, it's amazing because it's so complex.
I would love to win. I'm gonna win.
We're going to take the winners now.
That is so crazy.
Imagination Unleashed, an artisan's journey.
I'm his #1 fan. Trust me.
God's sake, Penny, please.
E.T., can you say that? Can you say E.T.?
E.T. The hits just keep on coming.
Daddy, you're back. I've missed you so much.
You're a very surprising man.
This isn't my house. It isn't my family.
I'm not Johnny, there are two of us. We swapped places because of the way we looked.
You've taken our little experiment further than I expected. I don't think we know what we're capable of until we're given the opportunity.
Singing the song of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.